Good morning from Overland Expo East. Fantastic night last night, sleeping in the camper. Had the heater going, got up to meet up with a bunch of people last night when they were all getting set up and start up the show. Fantastic drive down here. We have fantastic weather once again. This is 5 years in a row of just the best fall weather here in Southern Virginia. We have a full day packed day with interviews with a bunch of the vendors here at Expo East. All the links in the description are going to be in the links for the companies are in the description below. So make sure to check them out and check out their products and everything. We're going to have a fantastic day. We're going to stay tonight for the MSO premiere of their new video that they're putting out. So that'll be that's going to be a fantastic thing. This is once again, this is one of the best shows I think I love attending. It's great seeing a lot of people and seeing all the new events, all the new products and all that type of stuff. So let's get going and see the show.
Hey, I'm Joel Hempel with FenV Guided Expeditions, and we're here at the Overland Expo here in Virginia, and super excited to be here. We're with the Storyteller Group, and our business is really focused on allowing people to get out to various destinations, to gain more confidence in their vehicles, and also to build this community. And so we're excited to be here, and you can find us, of course, on our Facebook page, our website, fenvguidedexpeditions.com, as well as on Instagram. And we'd love to also have you join us for our newsletters. We put out a monthly newsletter that has some educational tips, as well as opportunities to explore some of the trips that we're having done throughout the country. And so our next trip is happening January down on the Texas coast, and we're going to be exploring that area, camping on the beach and hanging out with some rad people. So come join us.
All right, guys, AJ from GP Factor. We're here in the OK GP ICAB booth at Expo East. And let's go through our two Grenadiers we have here and all the GP parts on them and whatnot. So obviously new for this year with our bull bar is the Baja edition. So our bull bar is a modular system, so you can change out the center bars. The Baja version has built-in LP9 lights for the Baja Designs LP9s and has a GMRS antenna mount as well that's welded into it. We're running the GME radios. We really like these radios a lot. They're amazing radios and they've worked really well so far, so definitely check them out. And obviously our winch kit's on there as well. New Fairlead shackle from Agency 6, and it's a great product. But yeah, our hidden winch kits for the Grenadiers. Kind of working our way back. A lot of the things we did new this year we've been working on is obviously our propane mount. People have seen that. Would be these were launched at Expo West, but we'll have it out available for sale end of this year. Is our interior modules for if you're running a roof conversion, or if you don't have a roof conversion but you want to have a fridge slide with built-in storage, and or the cabinet over here as well. So what's nice about these cabinets is we wanted to keep a lot of the same cargo space you get with your truck from the factory. So you don't lose all that, but you still have like organized storage. It goes over top of the wheel wells. You gain like a cargo slide, fridge slide, and the same thing over here. It's all lockable cabinets to keep stuff in. And we put a counter on top just so it can be used with the roof conversion. What's cool about these is that we wanted to keep the rear seat in this one. So this one, you fold down the seat and it turns into like a little, almost like a little couch for you to sit in. So I can make my coffee here in the morning, and it's just a great little setup, and you got your roof conversion and all that. So referring to this as it's set up is almost like our half interior, but these modules can work with or without a roof conversion. You can run just this or just this, and there's just a lot of combinations that you can do. So it's pretty cool to kind of customize it the way you want to use it, and for dual purpose, for camping and also for just daily life. And obviously everybody's familiar with our tables on the back of the Grenadiers. So I guess that's sort of my build out that I use in the Grenadier. And I think Rin's going to go through the build out in the other one with our full interior system. So, ready? All right, so we showed you guys the other version of our interior that keeps the rear seat. So let's take a look at this. Is the full interior. So you get rid of your rear seat with a seat delete and full plate platform. And this is going to be your full interior to turn your roof conversion into an actual full-fledged camper. And what's great about this one is that our modules have these custom cushions we have made from Class 4 designs. You got storage underneath here. The storage is great because you can access it with the drawer here if you're outside the vehicle, or you can open it up and access it right there. You've got a spot for pretty much any fridge you want to put here. This is a National Luna 60 liter that's here right now. You've got sink and stove combo for water, and also some storage underneath here, and a little kitchen drawer here as well. So a lot of possibilities for the interior, which is pretty neat, and you know, definitely turns this into like a livable space for, you know, 2 people. Yeah.
All right, where do you find you guys?
You can find these parts at ok4wheeldrive.com. You can visit us in booth A200 at the show, and definitely come see us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Mike with Expedition Essentials and LFD Off-Road. I like to tell people we've got you covered inside and out. So LFD Off-Road, we specialize in bumpers, rock sliders, and our claim to fame is our crossbars that mount on factory Toyota-based rack systems or rail systems, and they're also modular, so you can upgrade to a rail on certain models. Other than that, we offer full racks. We also offer MaxTrax mounts, sliders, basically everything to secure and keep your vehicle protected, including bumpers for winch mounts. Moving over to Expedition Essentials, this is more of your overland camping type stuff. So we have our propane bottle mount that's good for a 10-pound bottle. We also have a 5-pound adapter. Again, our more robust MaxTrax holder that is lockable in 2 points, a lock here, and you can even put a padlock to ensure your investment doesn't walk away. And then we also have our powered accessory mounts. These are great. So they mount to the factory dash and include power points, so you don't end up looking like Clark Griswold around Christmas time with too much stuff plugged in. We offer it with USB-A and USB-C, so we are up to date on the current models. One of our most awesome products is our collapsible magnetic paper towel holder. One of the greatest features with this is our sprung top here, the spring top. So the paper towel does not actually come off. This will actually withstand very high winds. You're not chasing your paper towels down the campground or the trail. For more information on both Expedition Essentials and LFD Off-Road, you can go to our website, expeditionessentials.com or lfdoffroad.com.
Great. Hey guys, Olaf here from Zargus USA. We're in booth number A22. Greatest case in the world, lightweight. We've also got a raffle. We're giving away $1,300 to the lucky winner. So stop by, see us, and maybe you can win a case, but definitely take a look at these cases. They're the best in the world, lighter, and a lot more roomy than anything else on the market.
Hey everyone, Steve here with the Perfect Bungee. We're at Overland Expo East in Virginia, and we're going to show you around the booth today. We're going to show you our ratchet straps here from Shock Strap. These are our constant tension tie-down straps. We have this heavy-duty polyurethane shock absorber incorporated into all of our tie-downs to prevent cargo shift and keep constant tension, so your straps never come loose. Coming over here, we've got our bungee brand, the Perfect Bungee. Again, everything's completely rubber-free. We make everything out of polyurethane, so our bungee straps don't dry out in the sun like traditional bungee cords do. They're UV stable, chemical fuel and oil resistant, and waterproof, and they can stretch to double their original length. Unlike traditional bungee cords that claim maybe a 1.5 times stretch, the Perfect Bungee all will stretch to double. Our best seller here are adjusted straps, 36-inch, 48-inch, removable hook option on the 48, so you can make a shorter hook-to-hook bungee just like that. Made those into a cargo net here. Ditch the net, get a flex web. This is our flex web alternative. We've got a 6-arm web style cargo net. Comes pre-assembled for you to cover your cargo basket, your roof rack, or your bed with just one product. A few more examples of how you can use our adjustable bungee cords here. Never use a hook on your rack. If your hooks don't fit, it doesn't matter. Wrap it around and make your own loop end on every side. Here's another flex web version. Took 2 of the arms off. You can accommodate the net. Use as many or as few arms as you need. We also have a pet brand, Jersey Dog Co. We make amazing dog toys with our heavy-duty polyurethane because it's safe for dogs to chew on. The material absorbs their bite force, so our toys get chewed on instead of into, like a rubber toy does. Made in USA, again, everything in New Jersey, and a lifetime warranty. Check us out at theperfectbungee.com.
Hey, Eric here from Red Arc Electronics. We are at Overland Expo East in beautiful Virginia. Really enjoying some great weather and pretty good turnout so far. We've been really busy here at the booth all morning. We got a lot of our new stuff out here. People are really excited to see these new RedWorks panels. So kind of a built-in mount it and run your wires and you're good to go. So we're really pushing towards more user-friendly type systems like this that you just buy it, wire it, and go. Got our new BCDC alphas and manager alphas. Both of these are 100 amp chargers, so no matter how much battery you're running, we've got something definitely for you to get those batteries powered up for sure. All our distribution systems here too, very popular at these shows. Everything at the show is 10% off. So it's a great time to get out and pick up some Red Arc for sure. As always, we got the Red Arc Tacoma here, and it's always fun to kind of let the customers get a visual view of how everything's working, and it's also powering our Starlink, so we've got some internet while we're out here working too. So if you're out and about, if you're coming to the show, swing by booth T39, right across from the big red Overland Expo truck, and give us a shout.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. We're Storyteller Overland. We have two vehicles here to show. We have the Beast and we have a Hilt. Let's take you a walk through in here, all right? So welcome in. This is our 2026 Storyteller Overland Beast. This is the EXO, so it's gonna have the hard shower. This one has, now this year we will go to an Invictus suspension. So we have a pre-runner suspension on board. Best top of the line suspension that you can buy on the market. We also switched to, we now have the Invader roof rack and the Invader back panels. As we did last year, we have the front bumper that is now made in-house, also by Invader, where you can actually attach a cradle to put a winch on front. This one has 16.8 kilowatts of battery. It's now upgraded to 37 gallons of water. You have your standard galley, you have your sink, you have your induction stovetop, you have your fridge, and then this is one of the best new features that we have on the line right now, which is your hard shower. There we go. Beautiful, a lot of space. You have also shelves that can go in here, which are underneath this bed right here. You can just slide them in and you can have an extra storage space if you don't want the hanger up here. So, one of the new features with this one is that we have the ability to be legless, right? So legless all the way across. You also still have the legs that can go underneath, but you have the ability to be legless so you can have more storage on the bottom side. We can walk around and look at the back side. You have storage inside, so you can have places for your cords, for your water hoses, whatever you want to store back here. And then you have shelves inside. Beautiful box, all made by our partners Invader. So it comes along with the Invader rack. And let's see here. We also have your spare tire back here as well. So yeah, come check us out. We're in booth T40. We'll be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 to 5 on Saturday or Friday and Saturday, and 9 to 3 on Sunday. And welcome back. This is our 2026 Hilt. This Hilt is packed full of wonderful features that you can use on the road anywhere. You have 120 gallons of water. You have 74 gallons of diesel. You have 1,320 watts of solar up top. You also have a secondary alternator that can charge while you're driving down the road, and obviously like your 30 amp shore outlet if you happen to stay at a campsite. You do have a separate fridge and freezer here. You have a closet in here with collapsible shelves if you need some extra storage. Then you also have your bar up top, so in case you have to hang your ski uniforms or whatever else, jackets,
Beautiful. So back here we have a dinette with a 270-degree window view out. So all of our windows have a blackout shade or a bug shade, and then the windows flip out so you can have a full view outside, air breathing in and everything. So the next feature is your deep sink right here. You have regular water and then you have filtered water here. On the other side, you have a double induction stove, which is wonderful, cooking all the time. You have your shower here, which is very, very spacious. I'm very happy about this one right here. So you have a queen size bed up front, and then also back here in the back where your dinette is, if you just rearrange a couple of the cushions, you can make a full queen size bed back here. Storage all the way around, right? So you have everything in here all the way around to the very back, and then also you have storages here, right? So this is where your trash can is, fully included and everything, and then just a little drawer to keep your knickknacks and whatnot. You do have a pass-through that goes into the chassis itself. I'll get around here and show you that. Have your kids or your dogs or even yourself crawl through here. So all on the Ram 5500 chassis, supported by the liquid spring suspension, which is amazing. Here we are in this truck, and once we got here, all you have to do is push a button and it self-levels out. It has 7.5 inches of travel up and down, but Liquid Springs is the top of the line. It's been specifically made sure that it can hold this weight. It's been literally just manufactured just for us, just tweaked every bit just for the hilt. But yeah, come check us out. Like I said, booth T40, and we'll be here all weekend. Thank you very much.
Morning, Rob. I'm Kyle. I'm with Hiker Trailers. I've got a mid-range here to show you. It's a 5x9. We've got this in our bright green color, which is pretty rare. I'm excited to see that out here today. It also has a kitchenette configuration, which is one of our newer options. This is going to bump up your 17-inch standard galley to 18-inch depth. We can install a Truma C44 is what it's built around. This would normally be on a slide, so it's really easy to bump in and out. The slide didn't make the trip, unfortunately. So when it gets back, that's what it gets. Make this so much more easy to use. We're staying in it all weekend, so pardon the mess. We're trying to make use of every nook and cranny that we have here. It's working out great. As we go around this side, I can show you a couple more items. We've got an 11-pound propane tank we're using to cook bacon and eggs on. We've got diamond plating down here to protect from road debris. We've got diamond plating on the front as well. If you look in here, this is basically a standard cabin setup, but we've added a front shelf. This is holding all of our clothing, a couple books, cell phone currently. Added cubby doors to our upper cubbies just to keep things from flying out when we're traveling, hurrying up to get to the venue. Everything else is standard. We have a extra large toolbox on front. This is a 60-inch toolbox. Right now we're using it for our flags, some water, our Easy Up spare tire. It's an option you can add to any trailer. We've got the arc jack on here to help us roll it around on this terrain. Worked out well. And this model's got a driver's side door added, which is great. My wife is with me. She appreciates that. It's been a successful trip so far.
Where do we find you?
You can find us at hikertrailers.com.
And you're built here in Indiana, right? In the USA?
Yeah, we build in Columbus, Indiana, and you can reach us at 812-975-5300. You call us. If we don't answer, we'll call you right back.
Hey there, I'm Aaron. We're the Arkto Campers. We're a company based up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we're here at Overland Expo East with our pair of trailers, our Arkto Campers C10, and just behind us here is the G12. We'll walk through the C10 real quick. This is our brand new model that we just released this month. So just some quick tidbits about our company. So our big two claims for fame is our functionality of our outdoor kitchens and our storage capacity. We have the most storage capacity for these little trailers by a long mile. starting off with our pantry. So all of our trailers come with a sizable pantry for the kitchen, allowing you not to the need for bringing along tote bins for all your dry goods and pots and pans. You can stash them all in there. In the pantries, like 12-volt receptacles for like USB and cigarette lighter plugs, and along with a 110-volt receptacle there if you opt for the inverter upgrade. Just below is our slide-out kitchen. So this is all an aluminum and composite countertop, 2-burner stove. We got drawers for your spices and cutlery. Little cubby over there for soaps and scrub brushes, bungee cord for tea towels, hot and cold water. And then everything is housed in a cable carrier at the back, all the utilities coming in. So nothing isn't caught up in the drawer slides when you're sliding the kitchen in and out. The kitchen's actually sitting on a 500-pound drawer slide that's bolted through the chassis. So plenty of strength while you're bouncing down the trail. Just over to the right is the full-down prep deck. So you have some countertop space for while you're cooking. And then the access to the fridge is actually on the interior. So we opted for this design on the smaller trailer in an effort to save weight. We ended up saving 100 pounds by eliminating the slide-out fridge that our G12 has. And so this one is hinged on the left and just gives you access like so. Standing underneath the OVS 180-degree awning, this comes standard with the trailer. There's optional zip-in walls that you can put in here to make yourself an enclosed living space on the exterior of the trailer. So if we want to walk around the outside of the trailer, so we have a 11-pound propane tank that comes standard with our holder, and an optional spare carrier if you wanted to carry dual tanks. Our chassis is a hot dip galvanized chassis, so this actually gives you longevity from rust. This will actually give you about 75 years before rust might be a problem, and we just are able to do that because we happen to be so close to a dip facility large enough to dip the chassis in a single dip. 360-degree articulating hitch in the front, max coupler. Arkto tongue jack, and Arc corner stabilizers on 4 corners. So on this side is all the exterior storage. So we have this cabinet in the front to house, well, whatever you'd like. Mostly tools and stuff, I imagine, will go in here. You got a shelf on the right-hand side for some smaller items. Shore power plug and solar and PPT solar charge controller on board. 31 gallons of fresh water, and we can actually do an optional heated freshwater tank for camping in colder weather. This is the garage in the back, so this is the other half of the storage. So here's a much larger storage area on the outside for chairs, folding tables, propane barbecue, stuff of that nature. Inside here is a Truma AquaGo hot water heater and a Truma Vario heat furnace that's on board. Walking around the back, we actually have an exterior shower. So inside we have a toilet, so you could bring the toilet back here and give yourself a exterior ensuite. But we have hot and cold water outlets here along with the porch light. And then the construction of the trailer while we're standing back here. So this is all composite. So we don't have wood anywhere within the trailer at all, including the interior. So the insulation value on these walls is R7. And we actually have an R4 insulation value for the pop-up roof canvas as an optional upgrade, the insulated option. So it makes it so, really well for bouncing on those trails, not coming apart like many of the travel trailers do. Stepping to the interior, so this is actually all aluminum or composite cabinets. So all the dark material you see here is aluminum, all the light color is a composite. And then again, storage is the name of the game for us. So we have an upper cabinet here with a shelf for your clothes. Drawers and a cubby at the top. So we have a shelf above here, a long cubby where you can put little bins, somewhere to stash any paper-related items, map, books, things like that. All the electrical is housed on the far right side there. Drawers down below. A boot cubby at the very bottom, just somewhere to stash your shoes. Something that's unique to some of the smaller trailers is somewhere to actually put your shoes. More storage under the seat here. And a wardrobe under the bed. And then another area to stash stuff down below there.
Storage is the name of the game.
Storage is the name of the game, yeah. Dinette table, of course. And then I'm sitting actually on top of the portable toilet. So that just folds up and the door opens. And there you have your portable toilet. For sleeping, obviously that's not the bed. You actually just pull down the top here. So we had the bed in daytime mode, and then here's for nighttime. And so this is actually like a full residential queen mattress, full 80 inches long, 60 inches wide, cubbies on either side, 6-inch thick mattress. And then lighting, as you can see, it's pretty bright in here. We've got 3 windows on the canvas, including the fixed window behind me. And then daytime mode comes, and you can just simply flip this up, and there's ample space for a couple people to sit inside here.
All right, perfect. Where do we find you guys?
So yeah, we're of course on the internet, arktocampers.com, or you can find us on social media at Arkto Campers.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Hi, this is Rob with Gazelle Tents. I want to introduce you to our new Gazelle T4 EXP Overland Edition. Brand new out of the box, things that have changed. We've reconfigured our hub design, so it allows us to get it into a smaller pack size. A traditional T4 is 67 inches long. We're now down to 58 inches long on the T4 EXP. So it's easier to pack, easier to get in and out of. The other things we've done on this is, because of the new configuration, the windows are larger, the door is wider. We've also added a third door, so when it's hot out, you got a lot of ventilation coming through. When it's cold out, we did something inside here. You now have the ability to close up your roof to trap heat in. So it's going to be nice and warm in there. And then also on the heating side of things, or the cooling side, we've added HVAC ports on one wall here. You've got, so you can add a diesel heater, or you can add in air conditioning, pump it in to keep yourself nice and comfortable. We've also done ripstop fabric, so it's a little stronger fabric than what we've done in the past. And then when you come out and you're staking your tent out, we've now got what we call foundation feet. And basically these are incorporated right into the framework, so this is going to keep your tent nice and stable when you stake through those. They're all angled at a 45-degree angle, so it's easy to get the stake in there, and it holds the tent really well. Other tents that we have on hand right now at the show, we've got our T4, our double hub T4 Plus Overland Edition. You can see you've got a sleeping area in the back here. In the front, you've got a convertible screen room. You can use it easier as a place to hang out during the day, or you can close it up and have another additional sleeping area if you're camping with more than 4 people. We've got our gazebos on hand. All of them are featuring the Tri-Tech mesh, which is a single filament wound mesh. It's stronger, still keeps out no seams, but it's about 25% more airflow. Most meshes are a woven mesh, and over time that weave can let loose and clog the pores. Because this is a single filament wound, you won't have that issue. We've got our traditional T4 here, our Overland Edition. Overland Edition is going to come with a footprint, all-terrain stakes, and the bag is going to be water resistant because it have a zipper cover and all the seams will be sealed. And then the other new thing we've got is our tandem gazebo. It's a double gazebo, so you've got a lot of usable space in here. Get a picnic table, 8 people in here very easily. And the nice thing about this one is it packs down to 60 inches, so which is about 16 inches shorter than our G6 gazebo, but you get an extra square foot of room in it. It has the zip down wind panels, zip open screens, so you really about temperature control and comfort, being comfortable in your elements. You can see all this stuff on our website, www.gazelletents.com.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Ben from Trailracks. We're here at Overland Expo East, and we're going to be showing off a little bit of our products today. We're known as Trailracks right here. We make premium storage solutions and roof racks all made in the USA. Something we're super well known for is our pack racks kits over here on our Broncos. Something else we're also very well known for is our 90-degree bend on the top of our racks here. It makes it super strong. We make most of our racks out of full aluminum and a couple steel and stainless steel parts every now and then just to make things stronger and better. But we're super driven to make the best product for the customer possible. So if you guys want to come out and visit us, please hit us up.
Hi, I'm Greg Pearson. I'm the founder and CEO of Focus Point International and the creator of Overwatch and Rescue. Overwatch and Rescue is an emergency SOS subscription service. There's primarily two things that we do with Overwatch and Rescue. You want to? Okay. So there's two things that you get with Overwatch and Rescue. The first thing we're going to get is rescue coordination. So we do this for a number of satellite communication devices. We are a device agnostic company, meaning that we don't care what kind of satellite communicator you have as long as it has two-way messaging capabilities. So that could be your Garmin InReach series of devices, your SpotX, your satellite-enabled iPhone or Android device these days. As long as it has messaging capabilities, you can message to our platform. We will respond back, coordinate your rescue. We will do the intake, triage, and escalation to emergency services. We are essentially a private alerting post as part of that response apparatus. We will respond and escalate to emergency services. If there is financial exposure tied to that rescue, think of being out, say, overlanding or hiking, and there's some type of medical mishap that results in the need for emergency assistance to include medical, maybe medical evacuation. We would coordinate that rescue. If you get evacuated from point of incident to, say, the nearest appropriate medical facility and there is financial exposure tied to that, we'll pay that bill. We are a first payer product, which means that much like a, say, roadside assistance plan, you pay up front, but you don't pay for utilization. So there is no out-of-pocket expense, no deductibles, no claims process, because again, you don't have to pay out up front. You just send us the bill as a first payer product. We'll pay that bill directly, no questions asked, and off you go. Oftentimes, that bill doesn't come immediately. So we will coordinate the rescue, and if you get, say, a ground ambulance bill for your rescue, say 3 to 6 months later, you send us that bill, we'll pay it directly. Where can you find us? So you can find us online at overwatchxrescue.com, and you can find us on all the social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, with the same Overwatch X Rescue. Thank you.
How you doing? I'm Jerry from Tembo Tusk, and this is our Scottle grill that we're showing off here at Overland East in Virginia. Now, some of you might have some questions.
Yeah, how do we? What's the best way to do popcorn?
Popcorn, that's so much fun. Okay, if you step a little bit this way so we get a little sun on it, you put oil, about this much oil. It doesn't matter what kind of oil. You can use popcorn oil or just regular oil. About a 6-inch patch. Put 2 or 3 kernels, turn on the burner low to medium, and wait till those kernels pop. Once they pop, you know your oil's ready. You'll then cover that patch of oil with popcorn kernels, and then put the lid, which is right here, and cover the lid, and you want to do little circular 8s as the popcorn starts popping. It'll start doing, about a minute in, it'll start popping, and pretty soon it'll go crazy. It'll take about 3 minutes, and this thing's just going insane. When you pull off the lid, and again, you want to keep the lid moving, so you keep your popcorn moving, so the kernels don't burn. You're gonna have a pile of popcorn. Just pour it into your lid. Make sure to wipe the lip so you don't get oil dripping down, and you got a whole pile of popcorn ready to go.
Awesome! It is the best popcorn.
It is the best popcorn. I mean, you can put your seasoning on it. You can do, if you have caramel and whatnot, you can make it the caramel popcorn, anything that you want to do with it. So, and it's the easiest way. And if you really want to have fun and you have kids and dogs around, don't use the lid. They'll go for 30 feet in all directions. You do that once because it's a mess if you don't have enough dogs.
All right, now let's go through how to do an install on the burner.
Okay.
That's always,
real easy. Some people have, I'll show you the key to the burner install.
The insider secret?
Yes, don't tell anybody. So, all right, let's walk over here. Okay, now we're going to start with the wind guard. And just so in case people don't know, when you put in the wind guard, the wind goes in this direction. It goes into the open end. So you put your wind guard in like that. You then put your burner in.
Do you open the legs on the burner or close them?
Do not open you can, it will work just the same, but it makes it harder to remove the burner.
Okay.
So I leave them closed. You put it in there, and then this is the bracket. This comes around the back and goes like this. Now, kind of the secret is you have the eye bolt and a nut. Tighten this nut all the way up with a wrench. Then you're going to put it in place. There we go. And what you want to do is get it all the way in, and that nut is just going to hold the bracket in place.
Now, does it matter what side the wind thing is on, the inside or outside of it?
You know what? It doesn't really matter, but you can see that there's a little notch on each one. Now there's paper in the way here, and you want to just open it up so that it hits the notch.
Okay.
That holds it in place. And then you put your second one in. All right. Once you get that all the way in, the nut again will tighten. If the burner's a little bit loose when you get to the bottom and you're tight, let's see, this is pretty tight. However, if it was a little loose, just push make sure this other one's tight.
Hello, how's it going?
And then push this one in like that. And that will push the bracket down. You can see it's very tight in there now. Now, the secret to those nuts, now if you want to take the burner out for some other reason, you just loosen each side, just a couple of turns, burner comes right out. Put the burner back in when you're done, and tighten. You're done. Not going anywhere.
All right.
So, there you go.
Where do we find you guys?
We're at tembotusk.com, so www.tembotusk.com. All American made. We make our stuff in Southern California.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
What's up, guys? Eric here at AVO. We're here at Overland Expo East 2025, which is awesome. It's been a great event already. First day on Friday. Really, really exciting time for us and our team. We've got our Ram with the four-wheel camper Hawk that's on display and available. And then to my left, we've got Josh Carter, Gobi Recon here with his Alucab family camper, fully kitted out. It's one of the nicest Alucabs you'll find out there.
Except for mine.
That's right. That's right.
Second
and
best.
Then, yeah, that's our second best. That's right. And then we've got my wife Meg and part of our team over in the four-wheel camper booth showing off the four-wheel camper Project M. So a lot of really fun, exciting things for us this weekend. So cool to connect with customers. Big deal for us a year later after the hurricane this past year in North Carolina. Took a lot of stuff out. So excited to be back and here with the team. So have a great show. Thanks for saying hi.
Hey guys, I'm Meg from AVO. We have a store in Asheville, North Carolina, and then in Jacksonville, Florida. Today we are at Overland Expo East, and we've got the AVO Gladiator and the four-wheel campers booth. And on the Gladiator, we have a Project M topper, which is really awesome. We really love this setup, so I'm going to show it to you guys. Let's check it out. So on the side here, you'll see we have the Alucab shadow awning. These are really awesome awnings. They give you 270 degrees of shade. They're made of aluminum and they come from South Africa, and they're so easy to open and close. You just unzip the bag, walk it around, and you've got your shade. Another cool thing on the outside of the Project M is the little hatch door, which is an option you can get for yours. So you can access any of your gear inside really easily. That way you don't have to get in your camper every time you need to grab something real quick. We also have these external gear tracks, which you can mount max tracks or any other gear that you don't want to keep inside your camper that you want quick access to, which is really cool. And then if you'd like, we can check out the inside. All right, guys, so inside the Project M, it's really nice because you have so much space in these, and it really turned out really nice on our Gladiator. We decided to put the bed rug down, which is really nice. It kind of finishes the inside of the camper. We also have the thermal pack along the inside that you'll see where the windows are, and that really is nice because it insulates the camper whether it's hot or cold outside. And we also have like the interior, like the gear track, so that you can secure your gear. But these are really cool because you can still remove these campers if you want to take them off, but you also have all this space inside to use your truck bed on a daily basis. All right guys, so here we have a Hawk front dinette camper. These are really cool. They have so much space inside. This one has a cassette toilet, a fridge. The front dinette turns into a bed. This one does not have the inside shower, but you do have the option to have an inside shower with the front dinette. That platform would just go at the floor underneath that table. And then this one also has a sink and a stove up there. Yeah, the Hawk front dinette specifically is actually one of the most popular campers that we sell, and we have one in our Avio truck as well. And yeah, these turned out awesome. They've got the shower room here so they can have an outside shower. And yeah, these are really cool campers. All the four-wheel campers are really cool because they're sliding campers that you can attach your four camper legs to. You know, crank your legs down, undo your turnbuckles, and then you can drive out from underneath it. And that way you can still use your truck bed for daily use. And you can store your camper if you're not camping all the time in it. So pretty cool.
Where do we find you guys?
So you can find us at AshevilleVehicleOutfitters.com, or you can email us at sales@AshevilleVehicleOutfitters, call us at 844-667-3687, or you could stop by one of our shops. We have a shop in Asheville, North Carolina, and Jacksonville, Florida.
Hey, I'm Shane from Genesis Off-Road. We're out here at Overland Expo. We're showing off a couple of new products. We've got the juice box over here. This is basically a dual battery system in a box. This is a complete real dual battery that comes with a 100 amp hour lithium battery. It comes with a Red Arc Alpha charger, DC-DC charger. You've got bus bars up top here for hardwiring your accessories. You can run your wires through the grommets on the exterior, hardwire your devices in your vehicle. You've also got 12 volt and USB sockets here. This can be used portable. You can take it with you to your campsite, or you can hard mount this in the vehicle and hardwire your accessories. So this is the juice box. This is under development right now. We're expecting to launch this in fourth quarter of 25. So there'll be more info about that coming out real soon. We're also launching our Grenadier dual battery system. This is our Omega series dual battery system for the Ineos Grenadier. This comes with the Red Arc Alpha battery charger, and all the wiring is done for you. There's no wiring for you to figure out. This kit also has the bus bars for hooking up your accessories and a Red Arc Smart Shunt that monitors the amperage draw coming in and out of the battery, so you can see the state of charge of the battery. This is super easy to install under the back seat of the Grenadier. You're probably already familiar with our Omega series for the JL and the JK. We're going to be doing the Omega for several other vehicles, the Toyota line, the Broncos. But this is a easy to install dual battery system when you want to run a lithium battery in your vehicle, because this system keeps your lithium battery completely separated from the rest of the vehicle, from the cranking battery. The Red Arc charger handles charging the lithium battery and leaves the cranking battery for running all the factory stuff. Now this is a little bit different than our Gen 3 system, which uses a smart battery combiner device. This is the Gen 3 system that lets the alternator charge the cranking battery first for a minute, and then it links the two batteries together in parallel so that the alternator can charge both batteries while you're driving. Then when you stop the engine and the batteries start to drop down just a little bit, it'll separate the batteries from each other, and all of your accessories that you wire up to the bus bars, these devices will run from the second battery and won't drain down your cranking battery. And this one also has a boost feature, so if your cranking battery is a little bit too low and you can't start the engine, you can hit this button right here and that'll jump start you from the power in your second battery. All easy to install, completely pre-wired out of the box, vehicle specific. We got lots of different vehicle applications. You can check it out on genesisoffroad.com.
G'day campers, Justin Way with Aussie. We're here at Overland Expo East. This is our last show for the year and the last chance to see what makes 23-0 tents made better. Behind me is my favorite new tent, and that is the Horizon 2 and the Horizon 3. What makes it different? That shell, these curves, this is handmade. It's not just mass produced, it's not assembled with extrusion and glue and sticky tape and all sorts of weird stuff. This is welded, sanded, powder coated. So the shell itself, super, super smooth. Another feature that makes it really special is this giant hole. Now, a lot of you folks at home have got heaters. Some of you folks are lucky enough to have a air conditioner, and you know that the air conditioner doesn't fit in a heater hole because it's 4 inches. We made sure that we put one that works for both. Huge big side windows, self-deploying front canopy. This thing is so fast, it's one movement, up and over and done. This is a nice tent, and you can check it out at 230.com.
Hey, it's Roman with Roller Cam. We are at Overland Expo East in Arrington, Virginia. If you're not familiar with Roller Cam, what makes this different than the standard straps is the problem with the standard strap is it's a fixed point right here. So as you go to tighten that strap, that buckle itself creates all that friction and inhibits you from able to tighten this down as tight as it can be. Where we're different, we put a roller here. And so as you go to tighten it, much more efficient. So let's go over here. Let's see. Let's go. So in the straps, we do 3 different widths. We do an 1.25 inch for heavier duty stuff. We do a 1 inch, which is standard. And then we do 3/4 inch, which is good for molly panels, good for smaller camping supplies, stuff like that. If you come on over here, we do anywhere from 4 foot, 6 foot, 9 foot in the looped ends. And if you come over here, we do 1 foot clear to 20 feet. On the standard 1 inch, we do cam guards. Follow me over here, we do L-tracks, we do hooked ends, and then we do kits of different kinds. And our most popular is the 6-pack of the rope rollers. Those are $45. Comes with 60 feet of rope. These are awesome.
All right, where do we find you guys?
Come to Overland. I'm not sure our booth number. What is our booth number, Eric?
That's going to be one.
Eric, what's our booth number? Do you know? We don't even know our booth.
What's your website?
Our website's rollercam.com. You can order anything online, but come check us out at the booth.
Hi, I'm Jeff Sherb with Overland Outfitters, and we're at Overland Expo East today. I want to show you some of our products. This is our best-selling product for the Wrangler. Everybody hates the nets. In fact, if there's one thing every Jeep owner agrees on is the nets suck. So what we've done is we've provided a replacement that's made of heavy-duty canvas and leather. We have it in both JL and JK and Gladiator versions. It's our best-selling product for that series of Jeep. Storage on the tailgate. What's different about this? It's Molly, but you can clip it right on, so you don't have to mess with wrapping those Molly straps around. And it's all real leather. All of our products are real leather and heavy-duty canvas. You want to put it back? Just clip it in place. Moving around to here, this is a new product. Our first aid bag. One nice thing about it, it can hang on the seat back using the headrest post. But let me show you the inside. Time is of the essence when you're a first responder or you have a medical need, so everything is organized. You need a bandage, it's there, it's all organized for you. So unlike other first aid bags, we have to dig in the black hole. It's all organized right there. For vehicles with roll bars, we've got a lot of roll bar accessories. Roll bar bag. This goes really handy above the door, passenger door. You can keep your flashlight, you can keep a multi-tool. Tire gauge. These have pockets, so you can keep your sunglasses. This is our second most popular Jeep product. Goes on the grab bar. Really nicely styled grab bar pockets. There's a big pocket in the back and 3 across the front. This is our tool bag. It's the same idea as the first aid bag I showed you, but it's organized for tools. Everything organized. And it also can hang on the seat back. right on the headrest post.
I'm test driving.
Our most popular camping product, we call the camp cabinet. Think of it as your medicine cabinet for the campsite. You got to do your morning routine, whether you're a guy who wants to do his shaving, a woman who wants to do whatever she does. Mirror, lots of pockets, a table to work with. Around here are some of our new Grenadier products. New panels to replace the plastic panels on the back door. You can have one with a large pocket. I'll get the shadow out of the way. Some of our bags that hang on the seat back. And this hangs on a large door. There's just a flat plastic panel there on the Grenadier, so we replace it with this. And then for storage outside, got this. Unlike most of the bags that hang on the spare, this is made of a very UV and weather resistant acrylic. Most of them are nylon, which the sun breaks down in a year or so. It's also got a nice shape to it. It's got stiffeners inside, so it's not going to look like some old lump on the back of the, you know what I mean. So we have that, and we have a version over here with a spare tire cover that has Molly on it. These are also weatherproof bags, so you can leave them out there in the rain, in the winter, whatever. So that gives you an idea of the kind of products we have. They're generally all made out of either acrylic like this for weatherproof, or they're made out of heavy-duty canvas with real leather accents and reinforcements. So very high quality compared to other stuff that's on the market. And they're all reasonably priced considering the quality. Overland Outfitters. The website is overland-outfitters.com. And all the products are there. They're organized by vehicle. So if you have a Jeep, click on the Jeep. If you have a Grenadier, click on the Grenadier, Toyota, whatever. You'll find all the products there. Overland-outfitters.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Nathan. I'm with Power Brake. I'm going to go over some stuff that we sell, some kits. Over here we have our D-Line OEM Performance upgrade. So for the Toyota and Lexuses, we basically have this upgrade for the front and rear, especially if your vehicle is, I would say, running 33s, and just basically that's it. This would be a perfect upgrade. And then over here, we actually have our X-Line Big Brake Kit. This kit is basically if you have a full-on front armor, rooftop tent, rear armor and such, and you're running bigger wheels and tires, this kit basically comes for the mid-size trucks with a 13.7-inch rotor. So as you can see, it's a significant upgrade. It's a curved vane rotor, so it acts as a central fuel pump to pump cold air in. On top of that, we actually upgrade the pad size as well to a bigger pad size. With Toyota, they go to around 600 degrees Fahrenheit to the experienced brake fade. Ours goes to 1200. On top of that, as you can see, the difference between our caliper and the OE, we go basically from a 2 4-piston to a 6-piston on top of that. As you can see, this failure point is the boots on the OE caliper. All of ours actually are recessed inside the caliper to help with protection. On top of that, a significant weak point on the OE caliper is going to be the bleeder valve right here. Ours are going to be recessed on the side, okay? There's a massive bridge on the top as well, because when these brakes apply force against each other, they actually flex. So we have a bridge on the top to actually hold everything together on top of that. As well, something that we've just launched as well for our D-Line kit, which is our OEM replacement, is our M-Line, which is basically going to be a caliper upgrade. So you basically have that still billet aluminum, and then you also have then the 6-piston caliper, stainless steel pistons as well, and then you're basically saving about 7 pounds per wheel with that upgrade. You can find us at powerbrake.us and reach out to Nathan as well to help you out.
My name is Matt Felderman. I am the brand manager for American Expedition Vehicles, and today I'm going to walk you through our 370 Venture. This is a special edition JL 370 that we introduced earlier this year. It has all the same, core components as our JL 370, of course, with our optional XP 8100 shocks, and a few unique touches that are only available when you order this vehicle. One is we offer a variety of color-matched wheels included in this package. So you order this package, you then have the option of color matching them to the vehicle. So that's a cool personalized touch. The biggest difference about this vehicle over one of our normal JL 370s is here in the cargo compartment. So we created these panels that essentially replace the rear quarter glass of the top. By replacing those window panels, we're able to gain, you know, a solid 4 to 5 inches of room between the roll bar and where the glass used to be. And it makes a perfect area to mount, you know, first aid kits, fire extinguishers, you know, light stuff that you can attach on the Molly. And, you know, from the exterior, I think it looks super cool. You know, it really sets the vehicle apart, gives it a unique look. And with the color match wheels, I think this vehicle just has a really cool presence. But these are available through any of our dealerships across the country. You can check out our website to build your own. And the website address is aev-conversions.com.
Hi, I'm Dylan with GME. We're here selling Australian-made GMRS radios. So we have 3 radios in our product line. 330s, a super compact, designed to be hidden away. Modern vehicles, there's not a lot of space to put radios, so that would be perfect for you. We do OE pass-throughs, so you can mount this in your dash, hide your radio, plug your mic in when you need it. We got our 370 model, metal body with an external speaker, so louder rigs where you want a little more volume coming out, that would be the perfect one for you. And then this is IP67 rated, so side-by-sides, buggies, where you're not worrying about water or dust intrusion. Moving on to our mics here, we have an OLED anti-glare screen, so super bright, with a 2-watt speaker, so the audio output is very clear, very loud. And then we do a couple of features for us is programmable buttons. So the XRS and this top button here that's a little hidden is programmable, which means you can choose a feature like active mute or voice playback, which is my favorite. So I always miss the first transmission of what somebody says, and you just click this button and it recalls it so you can hear what they say without saying, hey, what'd you say back on the radio? We also do some Australian-made antennas. So if we move on out here, we offer 4 antennas. We got a 2.1 dBi gain and a 6.6 heavy-duty antennas, medium-duty antennas, bull bar mounted, and these are designed to be bracketry mounted. You can find us at gmeus.com, and it leads you to all of our dealers in the US.
G'day guys, Gary from ARC here. So we're an Australian company. We have a warehouse in Chicago, Illinois, and we ship everywhere around the States, but primarily we're an Australian company with our Aussie innovations right here. So we do everything from trailer jacks, all your overlanding gear for your trailer, to portable power. Portable power here, you've got a full range of power distribution. And we also do a full range of connectors. So this is our smart connector, which does an automatic trailer light check for your vehicle, so that you can do a single person light check when towing. This is our ARC pack here. This is the DC20. So what makes our power packs different is you put your own battery in there. Once you put it in, you program the charger, and it's a 20 amp AC charger, DC charger, MPPT charger as well. You got your 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter here, and you got your full bank of USBs and cigarette sockets there. The other good thing about this product is if you're finished having or wanting portability, you can actually turn it into a hard install. So you purchase this lid mount, and now you can essentially just make yourself a power wall, and that way all your power is in one section, and then you can have a suite of battery banks separate and remotely mount. So all these products are available online, arccorporation.us. Get on and check it out.
Hey everyone, hey, it's Ben from the Semper Gumby channel. This weekend I am here in the Devo's tent at Overland Expo East, and we got a couple of products here. The Devo's lights. If you guys don't know what Devo's lights are, for me, there are the best outdoor lights, adventure lights that you can find. So you can check them out at devosoutdoors.com. But we've got a couple new stuff out here. This came out. This is the Sea Sucker mount.
for the Light Ranger 2000. And if you look on my truck, I've got them on the rear and on the windows, and I don't carry the tripod anymore. I carry the sea sucker mounts, and they're pretty much mount anywhere, glass, metal, plastic, and we carry this at Devos as well. But this right here is the Light Ranger 2000. This is one of their most popular lights, and basically it's 2,000 lumens. It's got a white, amber, and red filter. And what's really cool, you can adjust how many LEDs you want, and you can also bring down the brightness to conserve the battery life. Now, I ran mine last night from 8 o'clock last night to about 6 in the morning on a single charger battery. But this is one of their most popular models. If you're looking for something small, you can go with the 800. This is a tabletop with 800 lumens. It doesn't have a built-in filter, but you can purchase these filters separately, and these slide right on. So you got a red, amber, and a white on here. These are all USB-C charged with the lithium batteries. And then, of course, we got our big brother of the 2000 right here. This is the Light Ranger 4000. It's 4,000 lumens. It's a massive light. It doesn't have any built-in filters, but it's a great, I would say, outdoor light or work light. All our lights, the 2000 and the 4000 are Bluetooth compatible. So everything you do to turn on and turn off, you can use the app on the phone. And if you can see, that one has a solar power panel on here built in with the mount. And you know, we let them run all day long, and then of course the new table mount as well. You can set your drinks or food on there and still be under the light.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
Hey, I'm Chris with Road Armor. We're out here at Overland Expo East, and I just want to show you some of the products we brought out for the Ineos Grenadier, Ineos Quartermaster. So we have our front bumper. This is going to have our Lone Star guard on it. You're going to have all sensor compatible. It is also available in a integrated, non-integrated winch. We also make one that will fit the factory winch, so the red winch from Ineos. We also have, if we come around to this side, make it a little easier for you to see, we just released a new option. We have our molly panels. Then we also have rock sliders and then steps as well. And then if we come around to the back side on the Quartermaster, we're getting ready to release a brand new tire carrier, which allows you to fit an oversized tire. We also feature a rear bumper. All of these products for Road Armor are made in the United States. They come with a lifetime structural warranty. If you want to find us, you can go to roadarmor.com or call us at 877-294-2726. So that's 877-294-2726. We're going to be able to take care of you. We have offerings for everything from Jeeps and SUVs to half-ton, three-quarter-ton trucks and all the major makes and models.
Hi, my name is Paul at Engel Coolers. We're out at Overland Expo East out here in Virginia, and coolers is what we do. We also do 12-volt fridge freezers. This is just a very, very small selection of some of our coolers. But what I want to show here are some of our refrigerator freezers. One of them is our most popular in this industry, our MT45 fridge freezer. So it's a refrigerator, it's a freezer, runs on dual voltage, both AC and DC. So you plug it into 12 volt on your battery or into 110 volt at home, works just as well on both. This particular slide, you can see, extends out from there with a long overhang all the way out to about 4 inches past there. So if you have clearance issues, you can make it, no problem, and get the tilt down. So even if you're a little bit challenged on the height side, short, you can still get in here. You can see what you need to do, get to the fridge. When you're done, lift it up, latch it, and watch that, slides all the way in. So there's your extension piece that we were talking about.
Not much longer either.
Our second most popular fridge is our MT35, and this one is on a slide that's just a straight slide, approximately an 80% straight slide. So it does not have a little bit of overlap, but it does not extend the whole way. Once again, wire basket, dual voltage. This has a little LED light. It also has the digital display on the back. with a low voltage cutoff on that. And both of these slides offer an optional adapter plate. This adapter plate is used for any other refrigerator that is not an angle. We've got a whole bunch of different hole patterns for different manufacturers. And if you don't find your hole pattern, you can make it. This is what's gripping onto the slide, and those are the feet that grip on. So with this adapter plate, you can run most refrigerators. And then if you come over here, one of our second largest refrigerator, this one is in a configuration of a freezer and a refrigerator, a combination. It's a dual zone essentially, two different compartments, one freezer compartment, one refrigerator compartment, and also dual voltage. This particular one is hardwired in place, so you would hardwire that in place, but you can see the second plug over there is a normal household plug that you could just plug in at home or plug into a normal household current.
Perfect. Where do we find you guys?
You can find us at englecoolers.com. We're based in Florida at englecoolers.com, and all of our products are there, and we'd love to talk to you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Well, this is a wrap for today. Man, it was a fantastic show here at Overland Expo East. Fantastic. The crowds were just huge. It was the biggest crowd I've seen for a Friday. Huge vendor list. Got through a ton of vendors. Got to talk to a lot of people. Got to learn about a lot of new products. And can't wait for next year. Already looking forward to next year's Expo. So make sure to like and subscribe and check out all the vendors in the links below and help support them out. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great one.